Welcome back, everyone. The star of the Hallmark Channel's upcoming movie, Aloha Heart, happens to be right here in Connecticut.
Olivia Hoffman is an Avon native, and she got her start at Hartford Stage just when she was 9 years old. That's so incredible.
9 years old, congratulations.
Thank you.
All right, tell me what the role was. Was it A Christmas Carol?
Yes, it was A Christmas
All right,
Carol.
can I give a shameless plug?
Because they're
Oh my God,
auditioning. They want auditions right now.
Because the auditions they're looking for 5 to 13-year-olds. The auditions are going to be held Monday, July 31st and Tuesday, August 1st from 3:30 to 6:30.
Oh my God.
For more information, hartfordstage.org/auditions. You can just be, you can be like this young lady right here.
Oh my God, yes, do it. It was the most incredible experience growing up at Hartford Stage.
That is incredible.
Yeah.
I mean, so it really helped. I think a lot of people want to do what you do, and you've been on Blue Bloods, you've got this new movie coming out. So you went off, you graduated from Loomis Chaffee, then went on to Emerson. So did you always know that you wanted to be an actress?
Yeah, I knew from the second I was born.
Okay.
Yeah, my sisters and I, we would make these, long improv films. My mom would tape them, and we would sing, and we would dance, and we would dress up like bears, and we could create these elaborate stories that would go on for way too long. But yeah, I've always loved performing, and I've always loved acting and singing.
For Emerson, was it a good experience?
It was a good experience.
Okay.
Yeah. I feel like my best experience, though, was in grad school. I went to the London Academy of Music and Dramatic Art.
I did not know that.
Yeah, and that was actually not something that was planned. I never planned to go to grad school, and then I actually injured myself doing a musical in Connecticut.
You're kidding.
But it ended up being a positive thing because I ended up applying to grad school and going to London and having the time of my life.
Oh my God, that's so wonderful.
Yeah.
So, I'm thinking, like, as a kid, you were doing all this amazing, imaginative stuff that we want our kids to do instead of getting on their screens. But at the same time, you're a TikTok sensation. So you're using TikTok as an actress as well. So I don't know. I'm like, where's the positive? But, like, you're helping. TikTok has actually been a positive place for you to share your work.
Yeah, it's been a really positive place. Initially, my manager was like, you got to get on TikTok. For about 2 years, she was on me. And I was like, no, I really don't want to. And then I gave it a try, and I loved it. I just thought, this is a place where I can create my own material.
Right.
I can write my own material. I love comedy. And I love
you're very
people
funny
laugh.
on TikTok. It's all about
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. So I got really into it. And one of my favorite things that I've created on TikTok is this theme park ride intro videos. I take movies that you wouldn't necessarily make theme park rides out of, like the Titanic or Pearl Harbor, and I make them into these intro videos for theme park rides.
Tell me, 1 month before the pandemic, you moved to LA. What was that experience like?
It was crazy.
I can just imagine, right?
Yeah,
the world shuts down and you're in LA.
It was wild. It was really challenging, but the good thing that came out of it was I ended up taking because we all ended up online. I ended up taking a Zoom improv class with the Groundlings in LA. And on that Zoom improv, I met a casting director who was also taking the class for fun.
Okay.
And she ended up casting me in my first network appearance on Magnum PI.
Yeah,
And she also is colleagues with this casting director for Hallmark. So if the pandemic hadn't led me to creating this online presence and creating connections over Zoom, I would have never ended up in this situation.
So because, the movie's coming out, and I know no one's promoting and doing all this stuff because of the strike right now.
Right.
As far as what you can say, how's it for you now that Hollywood's shut down right now?
It's really difficult, but I think that in the short term it's difficult, right? Because I can't promote something that as an early career artist was going to be a really positive thing for me.
Absolutely.
But in order to fix this systemic problem in our industry, we really have to draw the line. We have to make a stand because we aren't asking for a lot. We're asking for an 11% increase in wages to reflect inflation and to be able to have residuals and, you know, be involved in revenue on streaming services
Sure.
and not have our faces scanned for artificial intelligence
Right.
to be used in perpetuity. I think it's extremely important that artists are valued, and that not just actors, but for the WGA, that actors and writers can make a living. Because this is
is
an
it.
art form.
Yeah,
It's
absolutely.
a career.
And right now, you're being asked not to perform, which must be very difficult.
It's very difficult. I did have a project that I was really excited to work on, but that was supposed to start shooting this winter, but I will not, depending on how the strike
Right.
goes.
But I know
this
you.
is-
Something good is going to come out of this.
Something good
Something
is
good.
coming out of it. I am going to be creating, I wrote and I'm going to be producing my own indie short film.
That's
This is a great
fantastic.
time to support indie
Right, because
films.
indie films are still going on, and,
Yes.
and broadcasts like this, you can still come on our show.
Exactly. Thank
All right.
you. Yeah.
Now,
All right,
you're the closest thing I know to Hallmark. Can you get me an extra gig on a Hallmark movie?
You want one?
Totally. I got to be on
I'll
one.
make a call.
All right, make a
yeah.
call.
Yeah, for sure. Who do you want to play? Do you have
Anything in the background.
Okay, all right.
Maybe like a five-
okay.
like
Maybe
a
like a
5-second
chef or
Yeah,
something.
something
Yeah,
like that.
great.
Great, thank you,
Okay,
Olivia.
yeah, you'll help us out.